Oh shit. All right, so welcome to Tough Talk Live. I'm Ash the Cajun Nerd Reese. This is Tough Talk Live. I'm also trying to get other people on while I am doing this thing. Oh wait, just follow the link, Mustang. So yeah, this is Tough Talk Live. My back is against the wall. There is a fake wall behind me. That's why I say that. So you're on Tough Talk. We've got a great show coming up this weekend. We've got Conflict in Acadiana. We've got some other good shows coming up. We have a great show in Gonzales, Louisiana at the Red Stick Wrestling Con. They're going to have Jake the Snake. They're going to have the Nasty Boys, Lex Luger. I mean, the list the King Jerry Lawler. The list goes on and on and on and on. CJ, I sent you a link if you want to come on the panel show in a minute. I've got and beyond that, they've got a great show in Mississippi. They've got we've got the Mayor's Cup, our first ever ladies Mayor's Cup, where we've got all female wrestling talent for the coveted Mayor's Cup. And I'm excited to have Jordy Peugeot, who recently made a big announcement. What the hell? That is weird. Jordy Peugeot recently made a big announcement. I want to bring him on real quick to address this big announcement that affects not only the whole pro wrestling Louisiana world, but very specifically affects Pro Wrestling 225. So let me bring him on real quick. Jordy Peugeot, it is an honor to have you on the show.
Thank you, Ash. Good to be with you.
I mean, we go back. I mean, I may have worked your second show as general manager. I'm not,
Yeah.
you know, it's hard to pin down the actual details, but I want to go with that. I think I started at your second show as general manager, and we collectively, not to give, any individual entity too much credit, but we collectively have had a great 3 years together. And you recently have made an announcement concerning your career at Pro Wrestling 225. And I'm lucky to have kind of a reach on this social media thing. So I wanted to give you a chance to make that announcement on my show, to help, more people. And then maybe there's some follow-up questions. I've got people in the audience. They're going to ask some questions. So first of all, just let us know why have I got you here? What is the announcement? What have you done recently?
Sure. Well, I was the general manager of Pro Wrestling 225 for the last 3.5 years. We accomplished a lot in 3.5 years, and company's come a long way from a tiny spinoff promotion in Plaquemine, running one location, to a multi-state organization that put on some really, really great shows with some great talent, and getting better every month. With that said, as many people know, I re-signed in early March, and almost immediately after re-signing, I found out I was going to be a father again.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. My wife, Jody, is pregnant with our son, and we are due at the beginning of November. And I thought, like I said in my post, running Pro Wrestling 225 is something I've always wanted to do at 100%. It's something that I vowed to do to the very best of my ability. And I know I will not be able to do that in the coming months. And so I decided that now is the best time to step away. We have a tremendous staff in place to carry on my day-to-day duties until a new leader is selected. But in the meantime, I'm so grateful for the opportunity for the 3.5 years. Wonderful times with the fans, with the wrestlers, with staff, with everybody. With you, Ash.
Yeah, I mean, I think we've grown together. I think a lot of us have grown together, and really, it's been a great journey. And so my question, because I mean, I like seeing you. I like having you at the shows. Everybody's going to be asking, if you're not there this weekend, where's Jordy? So where's Jordy this weekend? Are you coming to say goodbye in person, or are you not going to be able to do that?
I will not be able to. I have another obligation this weekend. I'm going to try to be at Fright Night in Plaquemine. Yeah, that I plan to be there, but I will not be there this weekend though. But
yeah,
what a card we have lined up. I really wish I could be there. Believe me, I tried.
You'll be there in spirit.
Oh, I will definitely be there in spirit, and I will find a stream somewhere.
Yeah, for
And,
sure.
yeah.
I'll make sure I personally will make sure you don't miss it, in the long run. But yeah, we're gonna miss you. And I just want to, personally thank you, and you and Pro Wrestling 225, and I don't get to know who makes the actual decisions. You know what I mean? I'm, a little bit on the outside, but thank y'all for the opportunity. Thank you, Jordy, for the opportunity to work with you and grow with you. And I know that you're not going to be our general manager, but I know that you're always going to be our biggest fan here at Pro Wrestling 225, and
Absolutely.
our biggest supporter.
There is no bigger fan of PW225 than me.
Yeah.
And thank you so much, Ash.
Yeah, it's been my pleasure. So everybody, if you have a question for Jordy Peugeot, excuse me, if you have a question for GM Jordy, I'm about to let him go because, like he said, he's a busy man. She's about to pop. No, she's not. But I'm saying, like, he's got
we got 11 weeks left. So
he's got the reasons why he's leaving. And, we're going to let him go and attend to those. And we're not going to keep him much longer. But, so far I've got Tony Lynn Duncan. She says she's going to miss you. That's all I've got for you from the fans right now, Jordy. But I'm sure when it comes to Fright Night, I'm sure we can do something to let, so that everybody can let you know what you mean to us. You know what I mean? With the next show you're going to attend. And
I'll definitely try to be there on Friday night.
Well, I said that only one person commented, but of course we have something from Chucker Jones, and it's negative. Jordy is biased. So with that, thank you, Jordy, for coming on the show. I've got a panel of other guests that want to get on. Do you want to stick around, or do I need to let you go?
I'm gonna go, but I'm gonna watch the panel.
All right,
thank
you, sir. All right,
bye.
Okay, so I'm going to bring on Ms. Alexis Windsor because, I have self-esteem issues, and she helps me not do things by myself.
Good evening.
Thank you. I like how I'm all pale and gray, and everybody else has, like, real light on them, but I'm sitting at my computer. That's my job. So, yeah, I want to get to so I was going to get to Mustang Mike real quick, but he dropped out. So I'm going to get immediately. I want to, there's some talent here that we need to show some serious respect and not put too much constraint on their times. So I'm going to bring on the Mad Dog himself. And this is a very rare treat from the Mad Dog to go on someone else's show because he likes running the shot, calling the shots. So here he is himself, the Mad Dog Gil Gracie. Thank you so much for coming on the show, brother.
What's happening?
Oh, we're getting ready for Conflict in Acadiana, Como Rec Center, August 28th, immediately after the Comic-Con at the Cajun Dome. And you've got an opponent, Tyson Maddox. He's been tearing things up in the South, and you have been tearing things up here in the local scene. And we want to see a collision, and we want to see, explosive action. So let the people know.
Why are y'all going to do this to this guy? He's young. I mean, seriously, the older guys can't handle me, and then you're going to give this young guy to me. It's like ridiculous, man. I mean, he's like 5 foot nothing, about 200 pounds, and I'm just going to smash him. So what Jordy should be worried about doing is putting the title back on me since I was the greatest champion this company's ever had, that's what everybody should be concentrating on.
Okay, I'm gonna you mind if I bring your good friend Ramp on?
Of course.
All
Ramp
right.
and I are a team. We do everything together.
Interesting now.
All right, so we're gonna give I've got some other guys in the lobby, and I want to get to them. I want to get to Mustang Mike. I don't want to keep him hanging too long, and I know you've had issues with Mustang Mike lately.
You're not gonna cut me off to bring on Mustang Mike.
No, you better not. You better not cut him off to bring on that sausage head Mustang Mike. Mustang Mike better just wait.
And I know you have issues with him on the side, but we want to talk about what we've got on the plate right now, and then maybe we can address that. So you're overlooking Mr. Maddox, and you're looking directly at the title, getting it.
Tyson Maddox couldn't carry my jock strap. So for him to show up this weekend is an insult to me, to my hometown of Lafayette, Louisiana, to the fans of Pro Wrestling 225, it's an insult to professional wrestling. Very simple.
Justice for Mad Dog.
Justice for Mad Dog.
And this is why I don't do the booking. Alexis,
Yes.
thank you for coming on the show. You've been quiet.
You're most welcome. It's hard to get a word in edgeways with you, Ash, sometimes.
I talk when I'm nervous, and I'm always nervous. Yeah.
Nervous.
I got an anxiety disorder. If I take too many pills for it, I'm not much fun. So
You're also pasty, but that's okay.
I know.
What, me or Ash?
It's
Ash
the COVID.
is.
It's the COVID. I was dark before COVID, brother.
You got a little bit of light to you, Lexi, but
Yeah, it's just lighting, that's all.
Ash is pasty. Oh,
Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah, I don't look good
Some more
anymore.
sun.
I need to
Look
get
like
out
you
more.
Look like you bathed in Johnson & Johnson baby powder before you got on the screen.
You see, now you're just going to be rude. And I've got Ramp here to be rude to me.
Can't help it.
All right. So
in I had a CJ Goodspeed and I broke down sort of each match, and I think that's going to be aired tomorrow. And we talked about your match coming up, Gil, and you were actually my pick to win it. So I'm interested to see this on Saturday.
I mean, in all honesty, I've worked on some shows with Tyson Maddox before. He's a good wrestler, and he learned a lot in a short amount of time, but he's still young,
Yeah.
I'm just going to do what I do.
So you think the experience is going to be the thing that sways it for you?
The experience, the toughness. I'm the toughest wrestler. Listen, there's not many guys who can handle the intensity, the toughness, the repeated, I don't stop coming. I keep coming and coming and coming. The last time I lost a match was a rematch when I hurt my knee against Corey Constantine. I lost that match, hurt my knee in that match, lost that match. I haven't lost. It's been going on 4 years, and I've lost one match in 4 years, 2 matches in 4 years. So that's because I'm one of the best, and I wear people down, and I brutalize people, and the fans like it because I'm real. Professional wrestling, for everybody out there who thinks this is a joke, professional wrestling to me is real. I bring realism. I fight for real. If you're if you're a wrestling entertainer and you're one of these fake entertainers, you can't handle the real. The real, we are legit. So I win. I'm real. The fans buy it. They buy it because it's real. I'm not acting. I'm not entertaining. I'm fighting and I'm wrestling, and my talent is better than anybody out there.
We have a question from the audience. From a Ms. Stephanie E. Smith. Does Gil own a shirt?
Stephanie Smith. You can't put this much sexiness in a shirt. That's why I whipped that shirt off of your back. I should have whipped the shirt off of your back in Morgan City the other week, but that's a different story altogether. But yes, I own a shirt, but you can't put this much sexiness in a shirt. Get that right.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all can hear me, but I'm glad Ramp's muted or whatever he is.
Oh, shut your face, you spin Dr. CJ Goodspeed. You ain't nothing but a chump.
Why is your face on my screen, Goodspeed?
I can fix that. I thought since Alexis was talking about CJ.
I like to say
my audio has gone a bit funny. I'm going to go out and come back in again. Bear with me.
I'd like to boost my sponsor, Miller High Life. So that's my sponsor, Miller High Life.
You're gonna get me flagged for that beer.
Then block it out.
We're live, brother, but I'm just, just letting you know. So,
then you did something
And why
right if
we
you
ain't
get
got no
flagged.
pyro?
Ash, thank you for having
Why
me
me and
on,
Gil
man.
ain't got no pyro? Why I got both of y'all here? Why I got CJ and Ash? Why we don't get no pyro? Gil, you to put some respect on Gil's name. He's the longest reigning heavyweight champion in 225 history. So we need the damn pyro.
okay, that was experimental fake pyro, and I put it on.
Well, you should have put it on. You should have put it on our stuff because we the ones that make everything happen anyway. Tell him, champ.
Yeah, but like
Boom.
but like Gil said, Gil's the most real. So I tried the fake pyro on the two most like outlandish, fake-looking characters.
I'm gonna use Mustang Mike's. I'm gonna use Mustang Mike's catchphrase. Boom.
All right, so hey, I look forward to seeing you two characters, if you want to put it that way, at even though you are the most real, and I agree. Hopefully at the convention at the Cajun Dome, and definitely at Conflict in Acadiana. And I know that there's something going on. There's something, we can't say what it is, but you guys always got something.
We create memories. Big Ramp Enterprises, Mad Dog Gil Gracie. We are in the hurt business and we create memories.
I got you.
That's what we do. Every match, we create a memory for people. That's why they love us. They hate to love us. They love to love us. It doesn't matter. We create memories. We try to steal the show every week. That's what we do. We're the best manager client tandem in the business today. None better. None.
Yeah, I agree with you on one thing. You are one of the best. However, the con man, I don't know why he's here. Why you have him?
What's with the goatee and the cigar and all this like Texas boss hog shit going on now, CJ?
I was chilling and then I got your link, so I hit it up and here I am.
All right. I want to bring Mustang Mike on.
CJ asked me a question. Why do I have Big Ramp? Because every champ needs to have somebody in his corner. There's nobody in the locker room that I trust because they're all jealous of what we are accomplishing. So I have to have somebody who's not in the fish tank, who's not swimming around, running around from the sharks, that's going to have my back. So he's always had my back. From the moment we met in the locker room and I said, give me the contract, let's get together and do this. We've been on a rocket ship to the heavens, and we've been kicking ass since that happened 4 years ago.
Yep. Everywhere.
And I mean,
everywhere. We're about to go back to Mississippi and stomp. We went to Mississippi 2 weeks ago and stomp. We're going back to Mississippi in a month to stomp. Everybody gets broken up. Everybody.
Jordy Peugeot made a great point, is that he can't remember when last time you were an underdog or when last time you were picked to not win a match. And Ramp's addition to the camp and y'all fusion, I think, has cemented that. But I've got other guests, and I want to thank you so much for coming on. I've got limited time. Thank you so much, Gil, for coming on.
Anytime.
I hope you don't get insulted by me letting you go, but we will see each other very soon.
Actually, I'm insulted by it, and I'm going to take it out on Tyson Maddox this weekend. So you let him know sausage heads get beat down.
Oh, I will. And he's been invited to come on the show, and he's got other things. So, but thank you for taking the time, and we'll see you very soon. August 28th, come see this man do everything he just promised to do. Como Rec Center, Conflict in Acadiana. Thank you, Gil Gracie. All right, so I want to bring on Ramp. Let you go for a little while because I don't want to get you to get in an argument with my next guest, which is Mustang Mike.
No, you know what? I think I need to stay on because I need to hear what this thought. I'm not gonna say nothing, too much, but I need to hear what this sausage head is about to say.
All right, can you chill in the lobby while I bring them on, and then I'll bring you back?
Yeah. I'm gonna stay on.
Thank you, sir. And we have with us Mr. Mustang Mike. Mustang, I hope your signal's good out there. If not, I'll have to kill you. But
yeah. Can y'all hear me okay?
I can hear you. The video is a little choppy, but your sound is good.
I don't see you there.
Don't see me?
No.
How about that? Nope.
I see you. I think the audience sees you.
Oh, well, that's all that matters. That's all that matters.
So
DJ, you gonna see me Saturday, so it's okay.
I'll see you Saturday, man.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is while we're here, I'm gonna bring Alexis back.
Hey. Sorry, I had audio issues.
We'd rather see you than CJ. Sorry.
That's right.
Oh, sorry, CJ. I can't see Mustang either, though. It's just a black screen. Yeah.
Well, let's get somebody to tune in and see if they see me out there in Facebook land there.
Yeah, I'm about to go check.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
Yeah. So Mustang, the
I know you had a lot of words out
well,
there.
yeah, you're black on the Facebook. That's weird.
I can kind of see you now. It's a bit choppy, but I can see you.
Let's see if I can change my location here and get to a little bit. Let's see here. Anything better there?
You can see him now.
Oh, you can see him now?
Yeah. You can't see my comment fast enough.
All right. Let me get to my right page. All right. So according to my wife, you are seen. So I'm gonna believe in her and trust in her like I always do. So you know how it is. We listen. Me. Happy wife, happy life.
That's right.
So yeah, it's been hard. It's been tumultuous. We've had to stay away from doing shows in the state of Louisiana for so long, and then they let us do them. And we had some great successful shows both at GSW and at Pro Wrestling 225. We've got one more. We can't promise. It's all right now, to my understanding, it's almost a month-to-month basis when it comes to doing shows in Louisiana with the COVID and everything. So this might, like for the time being, every show is the show. Is my point.
That's what it's about. I mean, we all going through it together, the fans, the wrestlers. I mean, just anybody in the whole world is going through it, and things aren't good right now. We've been fighting it for a long time, and all we can do is hope for the best and hope that everybody does everything to keep their family safe. And it's hard because you're in that torn situation where you want to go do things, you want to entertain the fans, you want to put on shows, but yet also try to be safe to where you're not caught more contamination. We're in a tough spot right now. We're just all trying to get through it together and give everybody some happiness trying to do that.
And on top of that, you have to deal with basically more family issues. You have to come in. I mean, you've had to deal with the the problems in your family that Gil Gracie caused, the disruptions and the attacks on people you love. And now you have to deal with another family, the Dream Team. And you have to, maybe step up as a father figure for these younger guys. And tell us about it.
Well, Gil's one issue, and I know we're going to sidetrack that. It's been a 20-year embarkment with Gil, and he stepped over the line. We all know that. Everybody saw what happened. And we're going to address that, but I'm going to put that issue on the side. I know he likes to run his mouth, and he's got ramp in his ear, which is majority of his problem. And nobody can take anything away from Gil on what he's accomplished. But we're going to sidebar that and talk about this weekend at hand. The Dream Team was formed. It was something that I had in mind a long time ago. Everybody knows that I trained Rocket and I trained Wild Thing, along with many other talents that's all over Louisiana and been prevalent in our business. I take pride in that because those are two guys that are my two number one proteges of all my training years. So for us to form a team and form the dream team, it was very special to me, almost not as just in the wrestling business, but like you say, as a father figure, I felt like I had my two sons with me at my side, and we did something great. I mean, two-time tag team champions. I mean, we was a team to reckon with, and with all the teams out there, I think we still could probably do that. But we had the confusion. We had to break up. Everything's happened for a reason. You had Ramp get in Wild Thing's ear, and which he does best, and cause some confusion. We've all, and I've been wrestling 26 years, and I can't always say that I've done the right thing. I've took the wrong path a couple times, but that's what I tried to do as that father figure in the business, is try to keep somebody like Wild Thing who was on the right path and keep him there and to see him successful. But we all take the wrong steps sometimes, and that's where we are. I guess this all happened because partly of Ramp, partly of people wanting to be successful and, you know, not looking at what's the right thing to do sometime. But anyway, all that being said and done, I have to apologize because I see that Wild Thing tried to make an effort to apologize at the Denham Springs show. Him and Rocket had some problems of their own. And I was confused because we all know what happened. I saw the video footage, and I saw where Ramp hit me with the elbow pad. At the time, I didn't know that. I mean, I'm in a brutal match with Gil, and all I know is I get hit from behind. I finally collect my senses, and Wild Thing standing in the ring with the pad. I mean, what would you think? You know, after what we. So anyway, that's where we are, and this match needed to happen for us three to be able to settle it. You know, sometimes families fight, and you know, brothers, sisters, sons, fathers, whatever the case may be. And I think this is a match that needs to happen. I know it's hard for the fans because they all have their favorites. They all have everything that they, you know, love, and it's going to be a tough thing to better pick a side. I'm not asking anybody to pick my side. I mean, the Boom Nation, we know how strong the Boom Nation is out there, and we're going to settle it one way or the other. When we finish this match, I think one way or the other, it'll be settled. So I just hope everybody comes out and supports what we're doing. We're doing it for the fans more than anybody else, and then we're going to do it for ourselves to be able to have a great match.
And
I just think it.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I just think it's such
ladies.
an interesting match because you three know each other so well. You know, trainer, trainee. So I think that's a really hard one to call because you know each other's strengths, you know each other's weaknesses. So it could be so interesting to see how that plays out in the ring. I don't know what you think about that. You know, what's going to be the thing that gives you the upper hand or something? I don't know.
Well, there's no doubt that, I mean, I have the most experience. That's just logical. I've been wrestling for 20 years. I've been wrestling for, I believe, 15, and now Wild Thing, you know, over 10. But I feel like advantages is one thing. I mean, they have the youth on me. So, you know, where does that stand? I have the experience. I have the cunning. I have the wisdom from knowing how to win big matches. I've won some big matches in my career, and I know what it takes to get the wins. But now you're adding a factor of 3 people. So you're just not one opponent. Anything can happen. I mean, you know how 3-way matches go.
Yeah.
So I feel it's a weird situation because I'm so proud to be in this match. It's something that's never happened with us 3 wrestling, all 3 wrestling each other. I'm also concerned because even though we have a score to settle, the guys are still dear to my heart. So it's kind of like, do I really want to go out there and really do what I do when I wrestle? Like when I'm in a match, I'm going out there to win. I'm going out there to entertain, but I'm also, you know, focused on the task at hand. I'm torn for this one, and I can't speak for Wild Thing or Rocket, but all I know is that we've wrestled each other so many times down the, you know, in the past. And it's going to be a great match. I know that it's going to be something. They've got so many stacked matches hard.
Yes.
We're just going to do our job and go out there and give the fans what they want to see. And then, like I said, at the end, you know, who knows what happens. Maybe the dream team will find a way to coexist again.
So I wanted to say something real quick. I'm reading the comments here. Surprisingly, Rocket is the favorite from our fans and to take this match.
They had a poll.
Kind of. I mean, just reading the comments, everyone's, I picked the Rocket. I see
There
that
was
2 or
a
3
poll,
times.
and Rocket's the favorite.
We could say that, yeah, for the sake of brevity.
Are y'all there?
Yeah. Rocket so far is the favorite on our little comment poll. And but what I wanted to say is, I mean, you've been in some great tag teams. What you've done with Anderson and Mean and Lean, and what you've done in other tag teams. But there's something special about the Dream Team. And you back?
Am I back?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you back?
All right.
You've done some other tag team stuff and Mean and Lean and stuff with Tim Storm. I've seen some great, you combine with great talent, but there's just something special and kind of, familiar about the Dream Team,
Well, no doubt. I mean, like I said, we took 3 different styles of wrestling, along with the tutelage that I had as pretty much the leader, because of my experience, formed it together, and it proved to be successful. I mean, so like I said, I really don't know what caused us to really kind of drift apart. Things just happen for its own reason. You're talking about, I wrestled over half my career as a tag team wrestler, and then, Wild Thing and Rocket was always singles wrestlers. So I brought them in, and under tutelage that I had experience on running a tag team, and we were successful. So now we're all having great singles careers as well. I mean, like I said, we're all been successful. I mean, Rocket's won tons of titles. I have too. Wild Thing is one of the most underrated wrestlers in 225. I mean, I got to give him that. Everybody talks about the Gils and the Constantines and all those guys, along putting my name in the mix with anything. Wild Thing just slips under the radar, but he's got a win-loss record that's tough to beat. And like I said, I don't underestimate anybody. I know what I've trained these guys to do. I know what they've way surpassed what I ever thought they would do, and that makes me a proud wrestling dad. But when it comes down to the task at hand, when we get in the ring, I got a job to do just like anybody else. And we have that little bit of strife that we're going through. And I think we're going to, regardless, it's going to be a great match. The crowd's going to love it. And Rocket's the favorite, huh? Okay, well, that's all.
I think in our small poll, he's the favorite.
Very small poll. But another thing I wanted to say to you is, in the promotion of this event, me going around doing what you're known to do, going out and meeting people, shaking hands, promoting the event, being a salesman, as it were. Everybody, Mustang Mike's going to be there. I mean, Morgan City gets to see it. Denham Springs and Plaquemine, they get to see it very often. But Lafayette, Louisiana, even New Iberia gets to see it, once every other year. But Lafayette, Louisiana does not get to ride the boom train very often. So what do you have to say about, coming to Lafayette and coming to the Cajun Dome, then coming to Como Rec Center for the show?
Well, there's no doubt. I mean, I've been so many places in my career, all the way from Vegas to New York to, all over the country. And there's nothing like wrestling in your home state. Of course, obviously wrestling in my hometown, but Lafayette's always been a dear place to me. I've done a lot of things over there in sports. I've made a lot of friends. I know a lot of people all over the place, and I know a ton of people in Lafayette. So I'm just hoping that with this, what we've done to try to get those people to come out that might not have been able to see me wrestle as much, because we haven't been in Lafayette that often for some weird reason, and I'm glad that you've took the bull by the horns and trying to make this happen. And I thank you for doing all the hard work that I know what it takes, obviously.
Yes, you do.
To try to make something successful, and not only for a personal pride, but also for the fans.
Yeah.
And I'm thankful to be a part of the card. I mean, obviously, in 9 days, I turned 51. So, who knows how many years Mustang Mike's got left. Obviously, I've got Stephanie tugging at my shirt, telling me to slow down on the reins. But, still feel good. Obviously, I'm still in the gym there, doing what it takes to keep the body in shape. I got the shirt on, unlike Gil. You know, I'm covered it up. I do own a shirt. So, but anyway, yeah, I'm looking forward to this weekend, not only for our match, but to kind of sit back and maybe I can take a peek at some of these other matches because the card is stellar. I mean,
It's stacked. It really is.
As a wrestler and promoter, I mean, I'm impressed with what y'all put together for this weekend. You know, CJ, everybody who's involved in putting this on, and I appreciate y'all having me. And we're gonna rock the house. I just hope everybody comes out and come see what's going on.
All right, I'm gonna bring Big Ramp, and I'm gonna deck out. I'm gonna have Big Ramp and CJ come in here, and I'm gonna give y'all 2 minutes to work that out, and then I'll let you go, Mustang, because I know your time is valuable. But these men wanted to talk to you, so I'll take a little moment out, and they'll come in.
What's up, boss?
What's say, CJ? I can say it's good.
Oh God, he's on here. What the heck?
Yeah,
you know,
I'm here. I'm just going to stay quiet and let you three talk.
Ramp, I know you had to come in and put your 2 cents in, man. So look, you know, people got good things to do at that time, but I know it. I know I'm gonna go ahead and just let you say what you want to say to me, and then we'll see what I got to say back.
First off, I want to be the first person to wish you an early happy birthday. That's the first thing I want to say to you.
Ram, since you're because I got some peanuts.
Oh, shut your face, CJ Goodspeed. You're a chump and a spin doctor. Let me finish talking to this sausage. I mean, Mustang Mike. Mustang, listen. You told a whole bunch of truths, but a couple lies. But because you know one thing. You said all that stuff, and you know what you did, Wild Thing. You said all that stuff, you know what you did. But that's not my problem no more, because Wild Thing is even stupider. But me and Gil gonna get with you in due time. We'll see you in a second. CJ Goodspeed, you are a spin doctor. Please believe it. Hello, Alexis. Greetings and salutations. But I want you to know one thing, all y'all, everybody. PRE is in it to win it. We gonna win everything this weekend, and it's going down. And Mustang, you better have eyes in the back of your head. That's all I'm saying.
Before you get off of here, Ramp, I got somebody that wants to tell you something. One of your favorite people. Tell him something.
Oh, you.
She said she'll see you at the next show.
I'm gonna tell security don't let her in because she is a bully.
Yeah. Well,
she did not refute that statement.
As much as I hate to say this to you, thank you for the birthday wish. You know, me and you done had our little crossed our paths, you know, and I've actually took your tutelage a couple of times and we had some success.
We won some championships, my brother. Hey, I got to keep it real.
That's correct. And we on the other side of the fence right now, so we both handle our business, and we just got to do what we got to do.
Hey man, but you know what I do for my clients. When I was with you, you know. So it's like, hey man, I got to do what I got to do for my team. You already know how that goes. So
that's right. So that's why when Wild Thing went with you and made that decision, I told him I wasn't mad at him because I knew what his ideas was and what he wanted to be successful at. So thankfully, you know, everybody's on the right path right now on what they got to do to be successful. And that's what I'm going to do Saturday night. I'm going to prove to my boys that Mustang Mike still got something left in the tank. And I know you and Gil got something to prove as well.
Right. But let me ask you a question though before you go. Would you not have hit Wild Thing with the hammer if the roles would have been reversed and you would have been with me, old Mustang? Would you or would you not would have whacked him? I know the answer to this. I'm trying to see if you're gonna be honest and tell the people. I know you would have knocked him out the park.
You telling me you want to know what the old Mustang would have did when I
Yeah,
was with
the
you?
Mustang that was with me. Would you would have pulled the trigger on that? If I'd have said, hey, for you to be champion, this is what you gotta do. You gotta do it. Would have hit him with the hammer?
Well, I'm gonna answer that, but the problem is my connection is going in and out, so I don't know if y'all can hear me. So I'm gonna answer that right now, and what I would have done.
Oh,
We seem to have some kind of issue with Mustang Mike.
connectivity
Yeah.
issues.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. See? But Wild Thing ain't want to listen to me. He didn't want to listen to me. There it goes. Right there. Hey. I don't tell lies. CJ just say I'm lying. Spin doctor.
All right. So, I mean, we've actually gone a little long for a Tough Talk Live. So
Good.
let's
we ain't
wrap
even
it up.
talk. No, listen. We ain't even talk about the heavyweight champion, Hayes. We ain't even talk about that.
So
And don't
we'll
never
give you,
forget that. You can wrap it up now, though. But
no, I want to give you a chance to, let's talk about your client. Let's talk about Corey Constantine, and let's talk about Purple Haze and this monumental rubber match. The stakes have never been higher. Never in a hotter place.
first off, it's Cowboy season. The Suave Cowboy, DPH, Hayes, Mr. Hayes. It don't matter what you call him. Make sure that you call him champ. We riding in to conflict in Acadiana, and we going against Corey Constantine. But guess what? And know one thing, and know this for sure. We got the scouting report on Corey Constantine. We know him very well. Those guys were friends, tag team partners, all kind of stuff in the past. But with that being said, it's Cowboy season, and Hayes gonna take him out. It's going down. He got to go. He got to go.
Well, Corey was here last week, and he had his opinion on it.
I was there too.
Yeah, you were. Go ahead, CJ.
I said, Ram, what you gonna do when Corey takes his belt back? You done failed, man. You gonna fail again. I think Corey.
First off, I never fail. I don't know what you're talking about, you spin doctor, CJSPN. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with you. So you know what you need to do? You all 6s and 7s, and you shat on a turtle. That's what's wrong with you. You're all 6s and 7s, and you shat on a turtle, CJ Goodspeed. You need to stop telling lies and all them fibs that you're telling the people, Mr. Announcer Man.
I say what's exactly what I see on the footage.
No, you are a spin doctor, and you don't tell the truth. You don't fly right. You don't fly right, and you don't fly right at all.
I don't tell what you consider the truth, maybe.
You don't tell the truth. You are a spin doctor, and you don't tell the truth, and you don't fly right.
Ram.
CJ.
I mean, the Purple Haze now, the Cowboy, the things, the methods that he uses is a lot different than the Purple Haze that got where he got.
And where did he get? Where did he get? He got pushed aside. They put him on the side, and they let Corey Constantine fight El Silencio and Rob Horn and creator player number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. But he never went against the person that helped him even win that belt in the first place.
All right, first of all, creator player 1 was your Chase Bell, so I don't want to hear about that.
It don't even matter. It don't even matter. See, there you go trying to stir the pot. You've been hanging with the dude that's directly under you on the screen too much. You're a spin doctor. Like Alexis, I told you, do not fall into the spin doctor category.
I'm an independent woman. It's fine.
But you see, they call you the Bobby Heenan. Matt Tidwell calls you the Bobby Heenan of 225. I would take that with as a compliment. Like,
I do. But I don't care what Matt think anyway. Matt a sausage head and a test tube baby. But thank you, Matt. Oh yes, thank you. You like me. You really like me. It don't even matter.
So he's saying you're a weasel.
Oh, you the weasel. You the weasel. Everybody, hey, everybody, please donate to the CJ Goodspeed. He's trying to get his tail cut off. He has a tail, everybody, and he's trying to get his tail cut off. So my new financial advisor, Thad, is setting up a GoFundMe for you to get your tail cut off.
I'll put 50 on your vestigial tail removement on GoFundMe.
He's a marsupial. Ash, he's a marsupial.
The pouch.
I'll take
He has
50.
a pouch.
You don't get the money, the doctor gets it.
He got like a built-in fanny pack.
If you can keep your cigars in there, though, that's kind of handy.
It's a humidifier.
Well, okay. So I would like to end this show
Red Tide,
before
come here, Red Tide, come here. CJ, we got CJ on the phone. Red Tide, come here.
we have to end this show before CJ's bedtime because the people at the old folks home will they'll take away his bananas.
I need my apple.
And he can't watch Matlock tomorrow on CBS.
I need my apple.
Hey, he loved Matlock. Andy Griffith is his favorite. That and the applesauce.
Ramp, you just like you talking to you is like trying to cut a steak with a freaking plastic knife.
That's what you do. I seen you do that. You have no home training. I don't know what's wrong with you.
That's how it is. That's what it's like dealing with you.
Yeah, I don't want y'all issues to spill over on my show because you know, I mean, already
this could go on for a long time. This
that's
bickering.
why what happened to him, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
I don't even get into that because I know exactly what happened to me. You behind that?
I'm not behind that. I did not send a person to attack you. I did not send a human to attack you. I don't know what you're talking about. You ain't nothing but a spin doctor and a conspiracy theorist.
I think come October at Fright Night, we need if somebody could bring forth some sort of new monster or to tie a non-human to attack CJ for 2 years in a row, I'd be down. I'll film it, you know.
Hey, I know a couple witches and warlocks that can help me do what I'm trying to do. So hey, sky's the limit. You never know, CJ. You better have eyes in the back of your head too.
He's at the bottom right of my screen.
You better have eyes in the back of your head too. Everybody better have eyes in the back of their head because we coming for it all. So there's no stopping the wrecking crew.
You heard it here first. Alexis Windsor is going to be the Wicked Witch of the West in green and black. Huh?
I do have a witch's hat.
You would kill it. You'd slay it, girl.
I've seen her levitate off the ground, and I'm not even going to talk about that.
True. Yeah.
And CJ is going to be her monkey with the wings. And
because he got a tail. You understand. He has a tail.
It's called the callback. It's what we do.
That's there somewhere. I think he's got glasses on.
But yeah, we have
glasses.
We have a phenomenal card. August 28th, Como Rec Center, 7 o'clock, right after the Comic-Con, right after the Comic-Con at the Cajun Dome. Come see Purple Haze, the current 225 champion, take on a longtime champion, Corey Constantine. This man, Big Ramp, is going to be there in the Purple Haze's corner. We've got Overboys versus 337. They're going to do it one last time to see who is the best in Acadiana. We don't need to ask the times of Acadiana who's the best in Acadiana. We're going to figure it out. We've got Gil Gracie taking on Tyson Maddox. Is there any? Oh, of course, you know, y'all like comedy. The undercard is going to be a treat. We've got the Mexican Giant versus Chase Matthews.
The 800-foot tall. The 800-foot tall Mexican Giant. Put some respect on his tall name. He's 896 feet tall.
The 8th blunder of the world, Mexican Giant. Also, we're going to have, and he's going to be taking on Chase Matthews. We've got Cody Hawkins taking on Thaddeus. The Crook Mob, I don't even know. Hopefully, some, gang of thugs and miscreants doesn't beat Cody Hawkins to death in front of his wife, because it looks like, a gang initiation is going to happen.
But he got a financial advisor, so he all right.
Yeah, I mean, there is a GoFundMe for what happens to Cody Hawkins, but we've talked to him.
So he covered. He covered, baby. He covered. He's in good hands, like Allstate.
Man, they need to hire you if that dude ever passes away, because you got it. So yeah, if there's any, is there any matches, CJ, Alexis? Am I
We
breezing
have
past anybody?
the Open Challenge for the SEC Championship.
Yep.
So that should be interesting.
Yeah, I
Don't
tried
know
to get.
who's going to come out and take take
Yeah.
Rhett the threat up on that.
Did he? I think y'all covered them all, Alexa. Can you think of any more, Alexis?
Just the Dream Team match. That's the only
Yeah.
other one, which I know we talked about.
Yeah, we went over that extensively tonight. So yeah. So
well, that's them all.
But
Ted Ash, it's going to be. I mean, this is going to blow the roof off, man.
Yeah.
This is going to be wild and crazy, and if Lafayette people don't come out to this, they're going to be missing out on a lot of good stuff.
Yeah,
man.
this is. I keep thinking that this is like, a show that I wish I was just sat in the crowd and able to just take in every match, because it's just so stacked.
Yep.
Well, yeah, and I mean, I feel that way often, but I definitely feel that way this time, and I think I might even have a replacement cameraman, one of my friends, come out and do a match or two, so I could just sit back and because I mean, I've got some other duties. Cajun Nerd Media is taking a bigger role in this, and I mean, I know you're going to be there to help the CJ and stuff. So, but yeah, I mean, definitely as a fan, as someone that gets to be involved in the locker room and all the aspects, I'm just really excited to be in the building that day. And so yeah, I want to thank the three of you, CJ Goodspeed, the Honorable Big Ramp, Alexis Windsor. We will be there. We'll all be there. If you care about any of us, we'll be there, and a lot of awesome people will be there. And we're going to try to get as many, like you just said, even if we don't pack the house in Lafayette and some people miss it, we're going to cause such a scene that they won't miss the next one. That's the plan. You know what I mean? So, thank you all for coming on the show. I've been Ash the Cajun Nerd Reese. For the people that I just mentioned, this is Tough Talk Live, and come see us this Saturday at Conflict in Acadiana, Como Rec Center. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Justice for Mad Dog.
Justice for Mad Dog.
He never stops.
No, he doesn't.
Justice for Mad Dog. Justice for Mad Dog. Justice for Mad Dog.
Ramp, hit that leave button.
Shut your face, CJ Goodspeed. I'm out. Where is the leave button? Where is the leave button?